My name is Neen, I'm the Joy Ninja. There's more details about me below. Welcome to my weekly cash stuffing. Today the bank decided to give me big denominations. Well, actually I turned up to my regular ATM machine that you can choose what denominations, and there was a queue, and the guy at the back of the queue was coughing and not attempting to, just coughing into the air, and I was like, nope, not today. So we are going to start things a little bit backwards. That's $2.40, by the way. I'm going to start by unstuffing some envelopes. Here's my tramping envelope. I am going to stuff $35 in it today, which should bring it up to $400. 51, 52, 50, 250, 270, 290, 310, 320, 30, 40, 50, 65, and 35 makes 400. So $400 back to the bank. I'm not going to put a placeholder in there because this money is going directly into my emergency savings, because I paid the deposit, so there'd be no point putting a placeholder in there because you know the money has gone. But I am going to colour in my tracker to remind me that the money left to save is 800, because I've got 8 little trampers. Right, so that's that. With kids savings, I have 200 in the bank and 40 there. I'm actually going to give it 10 today and put all of this in the bank. $50 is going back to the bank. And I'm going to swap those two 100 placeholders out for a 250 placeholder. And my emergency has still got its $1,000 placeholder in there, which is not accurate because, as I said, I've paid for the tramping fees, but it will be once I've banked that, so we'll leave that as it is. And that's just my change jar money, so that's all done. I'm also going to go and have a look in my long-term sinking funds folder. Alright, the dentist has $1,000 in the bank and I've got 55 there, so I might just condense that and leave it as is. Kids fund, this is saving for the next school holidays. Oh, if you're keen on Buy Me a Coffee, I have created a tracker for the whole year's worth of school holidays. Go and check it out. I've got it linked below. So I'm just going to consolidate that a little bit. FREEBIES. I think I can do some consolidation here. So I've got 100 and 20, 30, 40, 50. So we can give that one a sorry for my rush today. I do have an appointment in a few minutes. It's yeah, Wednesdays tend to be a busy day for me. Car has 50, 70, 90, 105. I'm going to take that 100 back to the bank. Myself a placeholder. My Matariki Savings Challenge has 20, so we'll just consolidate. And Christmas. Christmas has 51, 120, 30, 40, 50. So I might leave 50 there and take 100 to the bank. So that's Christmas sorted. And then gifts, I'm going to leave that as is, because it's going to get spent shortly. Now this is my everyday expenses, my revolving binder, the one I dip in and out of a lot. There'll be no taking money to the bank. There's not a lot of money in here, let's face it. There's $5 in household. Her money's empty. Beauty could be consolidated, perhaps. Nope. That's just got 35, so we'll leave it. Health. Health has got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 60, 70. 585. So put those down for a 20. So still got 50, 70, 85. And clothes is empty and giving just has $2. So let's have a look at how I did from last week, see what change I've got. I'll give that a count shortly. There was nothing left over in my main wallet. This is my everyday expenses. I am going to stuff those now. So food is going to get 100. Petrol is going to get 20. And fun is getting nothing. So I'll put those in. Ready to be spent later today. Daughter's allowance. She gets her regular 14. So that's her 14 there. And that's $1 left over that we stuff elsewhere. But this can go into the change envelope. I cut out a bunch more of these, so they'll be coming to my shop shortly. Let's keep an eye out for some more change jar envelopes. Now in here, in my pin money, I give myself 20. I'm giving it in 5s because it's just ending up in the elephant. And I think today is $5, so let's stuff Pearl and get that out of the way. What else have I got in here? I'm going to put $5 in health. And I am putting $10 in clothing. Oh, and that $1 is going to go into giving. So that's all for that binder. Just better quickly note down because I put $5 into that change doodly, what's it? Changed it. So $5.40 this week. I think this is supposed to be part of my cash stuffing. Whoops. That was $30 I unstuffed from my envelopes because I had an overspend last week. If you're interested, I posted a video about how I managed that overspend. So that was yesterday's. Okay, so I believe I have $25 left in my weekly budget to stuff into my sinking funds. I just want to make sure that I put $6.50 aside to go back to the bank. So 51, 52, 53, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 96, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So that's $6.50. Oops, going back into my savings accounts and sinking funds accounts for these, although the tramp will be going into emergency. So put that aside. I'm not surprised that I've got this wrong because I've fluffed around so many times with the budget. Let's do maybe, maybe not. So each question is going to be $5. The maybe answers are going to go into my dentist, and the maybe not answers are going to go into FREEBIES. This is from Liz and Les, by the way. So, first question, Googled a word to find out the meaning. Heck yeah. I do that all the time, all the time. Worn mismatched shoes. Not really. Back in the 90s and noughties, there was this brand of shoe called Campers, and I had some Campers, and they would deliberately mismatch, so same shoe, but they had different motifs that kind of went together. But that's not, I don't think that's the intention of the question, so I'm going to answer not. Been chased by a dog? No, but my mother has. This dog jumped the fence while we were walking my little brother in his pram, chased us down and bit her on the ankle. I don't know why, but this dog just hated my mum. Eaten rotten food. I did get Campylobacter from eating chicken that wasn't fully cooked, and that was not a fun time. I ended up in hospital for that. I do regularly, like if there's a bit of a blemish in a piece of fruit or a veggie, I just cut that off and eat the rest. I cut the mouldy bits of cheese and eat it, so I guess that's a maybe. Gotten sick on a roller coaster? No, I've never ridden a roller coaster. Never done that. So that means that dentist today is getting an extra tenner. And FREEBIES, the lucky things, are going to get they're going to get 15, and that still leaves me with $30. Thank you for spending this time with me. I'm sorry it was such a rush and it was all a bit higgledy-piggledy, but look at this. I have managed to put aside $650. Actually, it's $450 because $200 of this my dad gave me specifically to use on the down payment for his portion of the tramp. So really it's $450, but you know, it's still a lot of moolah for someone who is on a very tiny income, and yeah, pretty proud. Like and subscribe if you want. I will see you on Sunday. Kia ora.